I mean, last time we were on here, it was before people being able to build their own rivers is like, as soon as you said that, I was like,
It's
it's
what
no
the
longer a
games.
survival game. It's just
Mm-mm.
it's a, it's a speed run game. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's what we're designing into more now. Like
Yeah.
less the survival, more the,
Well, I think the survival sounded amazing to me, but I see that as the 3D version.
yeah. Hmm.
And I think like the web server's never going to have the horsepower to run that. Like, just it's
Hmm.
orders of magnitude more complex. So then it becomes what's the best game we can build that keeps kind of the ethos of what you were going for.
Yeah, which I feel like this does, like the teamwork, friend slop. But
Hmm.
yeah, where it's like it's friend slop, but like speed running for friend slop,
Hmm. Yeah.
and it
Just like
feels
a
like
Flappy
they're
Bird vibe going on.
yeah, yeah, very
Yeah.
Flappy Bird. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting because yeah, it feels like more of like you could throw it on a TV and
Which
like
was, I mean, it was fun. Like one of the design constraints was to have like the pathway to a Jackbox style game or an
mm-hmm.
Among Us or whatever, but more the Jackbox where like several people sign in on their phones, but you have a single,
Yep. Host.
entity up there.
Mm,
So I believe that that path is still open and viable. But yeah, we did the little session with four people yesterday, just sitting around like a table outside on our phones,
hmm.
couple of Apple, couple of Android, whatever, and
It worked
made
out
it to a
well.
couple takeouts. Yeah.
Let's
So
go. That's awesome. Have you designed a level yet?
I have a level that I built, but I think we should just like maybe go through one. Like I don't know if you want to build one or you want me to build one or what, but it's
Maybe
kind of cool.
you first because you might know the controls. I don't
Yeah,
know, or you could show me how.
it's a little clunky. Maybe I could drive and you could like give me ideas and
Yeah.
we could
Mm-hmm.
put one together and
That
I'll
works.
show you what we've got. But before we dive into that, I want to talk real quick about I've got three things in the works that I think make it pretty powerful. The leaderboard, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
then, you build a river and you set a record on that
Mm-hmm.
river, and then, somebody tries to break your record and whatnot. Like I think that's what makes even Flappy Bird interesting, right? Like Flappy Bird is stupid without a leaderboard.
Yeah,
And
exactly. No, it makes no sense. Yeah.
I have something
Yeah.
for you for just this. So that I think that's a good requirement. And there was a game I played a long time ago that was kind of stupid, but it was called like Gem Thief or Gem Stealer or something. And you like set up a little base to guard your gems, but
Mm-hmm.
you had to show it was completable.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
your guy had to beat it, and then other people could beat that same thing to. So
Mm-hmm.
I love that concept. I don't think it'll be that crazy.
Yeah. Or like Doom does that too. They have the Doom dungeons. That was or something. Some
And
game
it
did
has
that
to
recently.
be beatable.
Yeah,
That's
where it
cool.
was like you would have a hideout and you would set traps and you would get rewarded if people couldn't make it through your traps. But also
Mm.
you had to be able to make it through your traps.
You had to be able to do it. Okay, that concept is pretty played out. Yeah, definitely right now, I remember that conversation with Fable
Hmm.
and being like, you can build doomed rivers right now. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, like you're just
Uh-huh.
gonna die.
Yeah. Which that's fair, you know, for
But I
now.
like
I
I
I
like the
feel like
concept
taking
of, yeah.
yeah, we don't have to worry about that now, for sure.
Here's the new screen, couple new things going on, mostly the river workshop and my rivers.
Hmm.
And so you've still got today's river. You've still got create a raft, which actually just goes to that like Golly River, which isn't actually that Golly like, but
Hmm.
got that going on. But then my rivers, you'll see a few different ones that I've built right now. And one of the things I need to work on is right now these live on the client, not the host. And
Mm,
so if you were to click my rivers, you would not see these because they're not your rivers, they're my rivers.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but I'm working on a way, and I'll show you when you go into the river workshop. So here's your river workshop, very zoomed in,
Hmm.
but the green is the put in. That's your like starting put in. You can click on that guy. And then if you zoom out, here is
Uh,
our Golly River. So
yo.
this is the river as it was. And then I just put in a few features up here to make the ending pretty savage. So I put
Hmm.
a bunch of rocks and some strainers just like it would
Wow.
happen in real life. Some wood comes down, it gets stuck on
Uh-huh.
the rocks. You're gonna die if you're over here on the left. We got a little wave train there in right. You can see, or a tongue, so it kind of tells you the name in the top right of what you built. And then
Mm-hmm.
this is your takeout eddy feature, and then a big hole right there.
Nice.
Um,
Yo,
and
this is sweet.
it's kind of crazy. Like, let's say we wanted, like, here's a kind of a quiet area, and maybe we just want to like bend the river. So, it
Wow, it
re-renders,
updates. Oh
yeah,
my
and then you can
God.
like, I think we should narrow the river, up here. You've basically set a flow rate for the whole river. So
Mm-hmm.
the same amount of water, just like you would expect, that enters at the beginning has to exit at the end, which means if you constrict the river, it speeds up. So this is like the
Yeah,
beauty of the physics engine, I
that's
think,
incredible.
is yeah, that it
And that it
you know,
jumps off that wall, that it really
yeah.
visualizes
I
that,
mean it like
like
hits this and
pushing you.
pushes that over and whatever. Um so then yeah, so here's the test feature that I think you're gonna like is exactly this. If I click test, this is a one-player game, but I'm controlling all four rats.
Nice.
So
That's huge.
hopefully, God willing, this works. So now I'm controlling all four rats, even though you only show one. We turn pretty hard. We did a lot of tuning with that. And so now we're, if I want to go forward or like, yeah, it looks like I should go back. So try and dodge that hole. There we go. Um, So we're floating this is basically the same golly as before.
This is
Also did some
awesome.
pretty crazy tuning and I think the thing that sort of pushed us in the direction of the user editable is like the
The
paddle
strainers look
strokes.
way better.
Pretty cool, right? Yeah, like a little
Yeah.
dirty wood strainer. Um, nice little eddies here that you could heal up on. I think what I remember feeling is when you and I were playing this a couple weeks ago, is that this river's just doesn't have enough going on.
Mm-hmm.
We're just like casually floating. Well, now we can, customize to our heart's content.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so here we're coming up on
Really
this. So maybe I can't remember, was it left? Looks like so we can try and back it up and get into this eddy.
heal up.
Up, we're doing okay. Gonna take a little damage maybe on that hole. Nope, we skirted by. Turn things around. It feels like the angles are a lot better. We powered things up a lot so that
Yeah.
you have to paddle slower, but you have more power.
It looks way better than just the rafting experience, I feel like the amount that it adjusts the raft.
Slow it down a little. Oh, I turned the wrong way. Here's our bend. Here's our brand
Whoa.
new bend, never before seen.
Dude, dude, the way it updated the shaders on the water and would
Yeah.
just
I mean, that
oh my
almost behaves like
gosh,
a
that's
real
so
eddy, right?
sick. Yeah.
Like, okay,
Oh my god.
here's my doomed ending. I don't know how this is gonna be. Oh no.
Yeah. I know. Oh, you're dead.
Uh, oh,
That looks great though.
pretty
Holy.
nice. But one other cool feature. So maybe you don't want to go through that super long game again. So if you click up
Hmm.
here, I think it starts you up there. Let's see if it works. So it shows down at the bottom, but then it's gonna blast us. No, it didn't work. All right. I thought earlier I was getting it to like it was working and it was ejecting me towards the top. I guess it always
Hmm.
starts there. So a little bit of work looks like it still needs to be done on that. But to your point, then you can test this thing out. We can prove that we can beat it. Um, and then you can go to My Rivers, and if you host a game, click play with friends. Now you've loaded in the river that this is a different one, but a different one I built for you and I that I've proven is working. I have beaten
Yeah.
this one.
Okay,
Um,
perfect. Yeah,
but
I
I've
was
never
just
beaten it
playing.
with two people.
Hell yes. Okay.
Or if you
Let's
want to
see.
build one, if you want to
No,
build
no, no.
one
I'm so
and
down. I hadn't made it far. Um, it's crazy how it shows all the vectors. It's so sick. Let's see.
it's
Let me.
pretty, yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of polish that would be needed for, a formal game. Right. This will be pretty hard with two people, I think, because I've
All
only beaten
right.
it with the four player setup. But it's pretty busy. Like
Whoa.
we're not gonna be, let's go left of this.
Okay, left. Left.
Nice. Good. Now we gotta all right, I guess forward. Maybe we can get out. Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
we can get a
Eddie.
little health
Nice.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. A little.
Nice.
All right, forward. Good. Get in that Eddie if we want.
Guess we're in a handy.
But yeah, just building up these. All right, so big strainer. We got to hit that Eddie
Yeah.
there. All right, get in there.
Oh,
Oh, oh. We might make it. We
yes.
might make it. Uh, oh wait, we gotta get that takeout. We're gonna go over the wall.
No.
Not at the end.
No. Over the falls. I like that it ends with an over the falls now. Like, if we miss it.
All right, we got this though.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was the one I spent a little. All right, left of this one again. So you go. Then we can back up here maybe and get around that other one.
Oh, shit, shit, shit.
Up. Nice. I'm gonna
Nice.
paddle forward a little. All right, so then we gotta line up for this ending rapid. So we'll turn your way. So you paddle forward. Yep, perfect. All right, wait for it. Oh, shit. I fell out.
No.
That's all right. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Forward! Yeah.
Yes. Let's go. 51% integrity.
51% in 48 seconds. So that's the current world record, I think,
Yeah.
for the
And
two man.
if you're trying to like drill down the whole thing, I feel like it gets even harder. Like the
Mm-hmm.
faster you have to go because you're still at the whims of the river. I do kind of feel like this is kind of a unique take. I don't
The
know. Yeah, I'm
the
excited
core
about this.
gameplay is pretty decent. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know it's
complex. It's not, yeah.
but
But
it's good. But it's
yeah, it's
like
good.
really good. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like pretty solid. What do you think about multiplayer raft sizes? Like two-man raft, four-man raft, six-man raft, or
I think that's good.
six-person?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then it makes it bigger or smaller. And because then like it's like, oh yeah, you have more people, like more input. Or do we like average out? That's the thing, is that do we average out the force by like is force multiplied by person? Or do you have the same amount of force accessible to you, but your raft is
Yeah,
bigger?
but it's divided
Like
by more.
yeah,
I
2-man
mean,
raft, we have them in like a little ducky.
yeah,
Like
right. I don't know. I kind of like the idea that it's a forced co-op game, but you could even play a kayak mode, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't have to force the whole co-op thing on it.
I don't know. We could think
Because
about it, but that's something I'm gonna work on with. I wanted to design with that in mind for the leaderboards because if we do
whoa, you
that,
can adjust the river flow?
yeah. Yeah, so I gave you access to almost every tunable parameter. So you can build a crazy style river. And I would recommend starting from a seed.
Okay.
You can do it, have a new
Okay.
there, and then do a
Mhm.
seed.
Seed. Oh,
So
yes.
type a number, whatever, and then type generate. And that'll give you like a starting place. And now you can edit to your heart's content. But you've got kind of like a initial river. Yeah, perfect. So now you
There's
put that big thing in the middle.
uh-huh. I Oh, this is where I can adjust
Yeah, you
the river
drag that in,
size.
so like force them into something crazy.
Uh-huh.
And then if you drag those middle points, that's where you move the center line. So there's those little white middle points. Yeah. So if you want like a bend, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And then yeah,
What's
it's
a
like
low head dam?
that's like a
I
really kind of like dangerous like eddy sort of. It's usually man-made where there's like a consistent cut across the entire river.
Mhm.
Um
Wow.
So yeah, like a dangerous little guy, but yeah, we so now you can build it crazy, you can adjust your stroke power, your cooldown, like if you want people to be able to spam but have like a spoon for a paddle, you
Yeah.
could have like crazy stroke cooldown with no power and just tons of ratios over there, the bow drag and the size of the raft and
And is
yeah.
this adjustable? Like, you can adjust the size of the wave train?
Yeah, the radius of that, and you can adjust its difficulty in the top right. So if you want it grade
Oh my god,
4,
of the
it
feature.
does more damage to you. Yeah.
Whoa. Wow. This
You
is
can
awesome.
you can
What? Oh,
also
yeah.
move the rat location. So I was thinking like a funny one would be like a 3 rats on one side, one on the other. That might be an advanced features. You might have to click that, but yeah, it changed the
Oh,
raft
show
density
advanced.
and yeah, I think somewhere in there you can move the rat's location where they're sitting in the boat. Yeah, if you want
Wow.
like a pointy long raft, you can have one of those. Uh,
Max integrity. Wow,
if
so
you
you
could,
could do, like, max integrity 0 or
yeah,
whatever, and
glass
then
cannon or something. Yeah,
mhm.
totally.
Beamboat. Wow. Burst.
So I made a couple presets that I thought felt closer to what you and I were describing. So you can click
Uh-huh.
yeah, emergent glide was the the river damping is much lower. So you slide across the river closer to like ice.
Ooh.
Um, but then you have these like powerful slow strokes. So you can see it
Uh-huh.
sets your stroke power all the way up to 2, but you only get one stroke every second, 1,000 milliseconds there, that second number.
Wow.
Um, so left
Okay.
mouse click or left keyboard arrow does the left side of the boat, right does the
Oh.
right side, and hold shift down to do backstrokes.
Oh.
So that's just like a test feature so that you can test your own rivers. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's kind of fun. You had an eddy in a hole. You were like healing and damaging.
Okay. Wow, I didn't add too much. Wait.
It looks like one of the bugs we're missing is like there's no way out of this. Like there's no like you're like, okay, I'm done testing. No, too bad. You're going
Yeah. I
you're
just
going to the
wanted
end.
to you have to finish this or flip.
Yeah. Yeah, there's your takeout. Get it?
Uh,
Oh, you hate to see it.
over the fall. This is incredible though.
It solves a lot of the tuning problems we were talking about because now the
Yeah.
user can just build it, you know? Oh,
Low head dam right here.
mm,
Sorry, I'm just trying to like max it out right now.
yeah, do it. I think I set the limit for the compiler I think I gave you 64 features and yeah, I don't know if that'll be a limit on the box or not, but I was just trying to put some sort of safeguard in there so we
I
don't.
think that's I think that's really good because I could see me maxing it out.
But if you find you want, 65, let me know.
But
Constriction.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe a class
boom.
2 or
Class
something that
two.
they can make it through, but that they have to like, sorry, you're gonna take
They
some
have to
damage.
no, 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 I like this, I like this. Little rock right here. Let's do. Oh, that's double hole. Oops.
Do it. Double. That's common.
Uh, Boom, wave train.
Once you get out of it, I like it.
Eh, rock right here. Dude, the way it simulates the.
Yeah. That was pretty slick because at first it was trying to recompile everything. And so we did
Mhm.
like a lazy compile for it to do the quick sim. And then when you when you save it to your rivers, it does a full compile on the box so that it's not recalculating it every time.
Wow. Okay. Might have made this too brutal.
Do it.
I don't
Succeed.
know.
Nice. Oh,
Oh,
sucked into the
I,
strainer.
I don't know. I don't know if that could work. Uh,
Oh, I think you're gonna have to get hard in that pillow rock eddy so you can get to the left side of the river right here. Yeah. Like if you, yeah, I think if you end
oh,
up right, I think yeah, back it up. You can make it. Yes. Now I think it might spit you around. Perfect.
I gotta get an Eddie though. Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
dude, that does seem fun though. I didn't spend too much time on that.
right. Okay, power through. Oh, dude, it just eats you into that strainer. I
I
kind of
know.
like
I
that first feature.
kind of have to. This does feel like a hard one. Doing this with a bunch of people. Come on, come on. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
your rat fell out.
my rat fell out.
Get him, pick him up.
Okay.
There, you got him.
Yes.
I haven't seen that feature that much. Oh, strainer. Oh, you powered through the strainer. But now you got your must hit hole. Nice, that worked. Oh, we need an eddy bad. Yeah, get in that eddy. You got this. Oh, you must have
Oh,
tapped the rock.
it's kind of working though. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely working.
I need to spend more time working on this. But I could see how you could make some really fun levels with a lot of different movements.
Yeah, it's like I feel like we've made it to the minimum product.
Yeah, I think so
Like,
too.
um,
Yes. Oh, I finally did it.
yeah, that was perfect. Back it up, back it up. Yes. Oh, jeez. Your river's so aggressive. Yes, power through. Forward. Oh,
That's a hard one. But yeah, no, this is looking great though. Holy shit.
come
Can't
together.
believe it.
Kind of, you know. What's also crazy, like, not that you necessarily want to whip this out at the next party you're at, but like it's live. Like you can just
Yeah,
play it on your phone and
it's all ready to go.
it's ready to go.
I mean, this is already so fun. Like, I don't know. I can see how I want to spend some time like making maybe we should just do like one stream where it's just us making levels.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah. I think oh that like
I'm
Eddie
cooked.
hole combo is rude. Oh, get that Eddie right there.
Yep.
Oh, you
Oh, I should have just sat in there. Fable goes away today, right?
dude,
RIP.
Anthropic just keeps throwing us bones. So they now extended it another 7 days.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
So that's pretty nice. So I actually, before I knew they were doing that, I had it. sort of at a high level spec out those three things. So raft sizes, like 4-person raft, 8-person, whatever, leaderboards and lobbies. So the other one I was thinking is if we stick hard to you've got to have 4 players, then I think we need a lobby system.
Yeah. Do we want to stick with that? That was kind of like a design philosophy at the beginning that I don't feel
I
as certain about now.
I don't know. I think the good news is we could wire it up and take it away. But I think what I realized is once we go to leaderboards, you basically have to have a database on the back end that's keeping track of your data. Like it has to know
Hmm.
that Sam, had the best score on this and he was in a 4-person raft and he whatever. And so then I think that database concept, knowing that we might want to change raft size, is actually the only decision we need to make
Mm,
because it's not harder to build that now. But if in the future you go, I want to split this on the
yeah,
dimension of raft sizes, it's more complicated. So I think I'll just kind of charge ahead as if we may want it at some point.
I think that's a good call. I think that's a really good call.
I like your concept too around like you have to beat your river. Like that to me, the test mode becomes actually it's like a certify. You have to succeed at your river before it can go live. That's really cool.
Great work. You and Fable.
Mostly Fable, you know?
Insane.
Just tell Fable what I want and it
Does.
stays. It is like the thing Fable didn't think of is you and I had a bunch of bugs in a couple of those games, right? But there
Hmm.
was no logs had been built. And so, we had to ask it to go build logs. So now all of your games that you played, it knows a little bit about what you did and that sort of thing. So then you've given, Fable or me or whoever some more info for next time.
That's so interesting that it didn't auto do that. Yeah.
Did think about that. So there's
Mm.
just several things where it gets lost and confused and I don't know, like a puppy, just lead it back.
Man, wow. But so far, we are how many days into this?
Good question.
I mean, we got Fable back on
But we had a
July
little
20.
bit of work, yeah,
Yeah, we did a
before
little bit of
that.
work pre
Looks like some of the earliest things we built were maybe June 25.
June 25th. Okay. So since June 25th, as far as minimum viable product goes, this does feel pretty viable.
Yes. Which insane from June 25th is just over 2 weeks. And I would argue this was actually available 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
So
And
July
it
9th was 2 weeks.
yeah, it a physics engine from scratch to simulate a river. You don't get that much.
And simulate the rafting too. So it or
Yeah.
the paddling. So it depending on where you put your rafts is how much torque you get. How much the yaw moves, and
Mhm.
yeah. So it's like it's a yeah pretty.
Awesome. I'm so stoked. Sweet. What I'm trying to set up is Riverside 2.0. Riverside Editor 2.0 just dropped, which I think is a huge thing because they've already built all this infrastructure for like AI editing. They assemble a bunch of clips, score them out of 100 based on
Dude,
how likely they are to go viral. And so that's all done on the back end, set brand colors and stuff that are used there. I'm hoping with this episode that we just finished recording, it'll be able to like just auto publish clips everywhere. And I have it set up on all the podcast platforms now, which so then hopefully it'll be
this is
just
huge.
one auto click. Like we literally record, don't even think about it. It just starts uploading, like and starts scheduling. And that's just a screenshot of a text chat that just says make playable in all lowercase, like from ChatGPT. Make it playable. I don't care.
Like,
But so hopefully, yeah, the all automated content system, I think, is coming closer and closer to being a reality. I think Riverside is like possibly one of the most undervalued like resources for just in like modern business in general. It takes a lot of setup on the front end though. Like the API calls, Meta is a nightmare to get set up with. But that's
it
only
does.
because they protect your data really well. Like that's the give and
Yeah,
take with Meta is
yeah.
that you have the most secure account of any social platform. But getting a fresh login and getting it to give all the auth is hard.
I mean, how ready for people to start hitting this page do you think we should be?
I don't know. That's the thing is about gaming is that if one person that we need to talk about it talks about it, that's the whole thing. I think what we can do right now is like go live, market it, and then if people start requesting access, we can start.
Is there's no like it's a website. You can go to it.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
true.
so there's what I'm wondering is like, it's hosted on this Oracle box, and at some point, like, we would take down the server, which maybe would in itself be a fun video, like a medium quality home PC that Oracle is,
Uh-huh. That's what they're running it on.
yeah. So yeah,
Be a little fragile. I don't know if we can get the speedrunning community hyped on it. That'd be speedrunning teams. That would be
maybe
the
I'm
sickest.
asking you as the creative genius of this, like, do we shoot ourselves in the foot if if 100 people try or 1,000 people try to log into this and it just like is totally broken?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I think it's like a playable build. It's like a shitty thing coded on AI. Like, even if I'm kind of that opinion, like anyone talking about it is worth it. But then it's like the risk of if it's completely unplayable. I don't know, but it's like kind of like No Man's Sky. You can release any product right now. And then if you release patch note, people are going to be like, well, let me see if they actually fix this shit and log in
Okay.
anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's the question in my mind is like, I mean, firsthand how clunky it is. It's better than 2 weeks ago, but it's by no means a polished, robust, durable game. Like the odds that it just somebody brings the server down are high, I think,
Yeah,
which is
but I
fine.
don't think that's bad. Like,
We'll
I don't
send it
know.
then.
I really don't think so. Like, I think no matter what, it's like good feedback. You know what I mean? If you're okay with it, I don't know. I just got this whole setup going. I think I might just publish this episode, start with that, and then we can back catalog everything. But I think with like talking about what Fable has enabled, this is crazy. Like, I don't think you could have done this on
Not in two
any
weeks.
previous AI.
No, not in 2 weeks. We have the Opus version.
Yeah.
I feel like I should sing Opus's like it's incredibly capable, right? So
Mm-hmm.
then to watch where Opus started and then the flip to what Fable was capable of, building out the physics engine is kind of wild.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think
Awesome.
release it, man. Send it out there to the
All right. I
let the
will
people
do.
break it.
Yeah.
Use
Use with caution, I think is a good preface. Use
yeah.
with caution. It's,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm excited about it. It feels like it's working great. It at least gets across the feeling of being on a raft. Like, I think
Yeah.
that's the coolest
Yep.
part is that you get thrown into a wall and you're trying to like tee up
Get
and
off
there's
the
like,
thing and yeah.
mm-hmm, like
Yeah,
it
it's
feels good.
relatively, yeah, relatively playable, you know?
Uh-huh. Relatively playable. It is playable. Uh-huh.
Huh?
Exactly.
Huh? So say what you want about the quality, but it's playable, so
Yeah. Which yeah, that it's playable at all is a miracle.
yeah, Fable's miracle. Some would call it a
Uh-huh.
fable.
Some would call it a fable. Wow. Would people in cardigans ever destroy the world? Fable will find out. Uh-huh.
Cheers, man. Yeah, that
Cool.
was fun.
Yeah.
I'll be
I'll
interested.